Hi, I'm David Saxby, the host of The Difference with Lion Dave, a show where we interview leaders of the pack, people who are making a difference in our community. And I want to encourage you to join us where we interview people who are making a significant difference in the world of giving and the world of charity. We look forward to having you on our show. Today's guest is Bruce Edgelow, managing partner and founder of EdgeMark Capital, who's on several boards, and he's also the board chair for a charity called I Can for Kids. Bruce, welcome to the show.
Thank you, David.
And thanks for being here. I wanted to ask you just in your involvement in the various things you do. I mean, you run a company, but in addition to that, you've just gotten started with a new organization called I Can for Kids. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
I'd love to. Thank you very much for the opportunity to do that. For those of you that watch CTV and Daryl Jan's Inspired Albertans, I was really blessed to be on one of his episodes about 4 or 5 weeks ago and was on the show with Bobby and Sutton, who were the co-founders of the organization. So 2015, Sutton at 11 years old recognized that there's a lot of children that probably through the summer months when they were not in school were going hungry. And how can they make that difference? Fast forward to COVID, when not only were they not in school in the summer, but they weren't in school during the day because of COVID. And how would we be able to offer support to those same children? So we made a major pivot, again 2 years ago, and provided a program now where the dollars donated are for grocery gift cards. And we do that now through 25 agencies that we're partners with. And
Fantastic.
Proud to say that we've successfully made that shift and continue to recognize the need in broader community. And the past board chair unfortunately had some other commitments on a personal nature he had to attend to. We wished him very well on that. And Bobby, who knew me from another movie, approached me and said, "Hey, could I be board chair?" And I said, "I'm in."
Fantastic. Well, that's good to hear. So what do you see in the community right now that gets you excited about where we're going with community support and community efforts?
Well, I'm not sure it gets me excited, but it gets me motivated. Let me just reframe the question that way, David. So we just did our annual survey of our 25 agencies related to the partnership that we have and the role that they have, the role that we have. And one of the questions we asked them, we said, so what's your sense of the need in the next 12 months? And almost without fail, when we finalized and tallied it, there's an expectation that there's probably 3 to 4 times the value of the cards that we've provided them are now needed in the next 12 months. So the incremental need in the community with individuals that have been displaced, out of work, maybe underemployed, but our agencies are saying if we gave them $100,000 last year in grocery gift cards, they really need $300,000 to $400,000 this year. So what it tells us is the opportunity to lean in is there today as much or more than ever before in that space alone.
Yeah, very much so. Yeah, I would agree with you. As I think that the demand is becoming bigger and bigger, and we need more people to be involved in the community. And so if you look in your own community and the people you're involved with and some of the community efforts you're putting out, where do you see someone who's going above and beyond?
So I'm really blessed. I've been part of a variety of organizations over time, and I would be remiss if not. I've been part of Calgary Health Trust, that is now Calgary Health Foundation. Just recently joined Mount Royal University Foundation, and then having stepped into the board chair role for I Can for Kids. So when I talk to my wealthy friends, I say, I've got education, I've got health, and I got kids. Where do you want to participate? Because the opportunity is there for all of those pieces. Best-in-class organizations who are trying to make a difference for the world, but the ones that I really want to do is no different than what he did for with Daryl's show, is Bobby and Sutton. They are amazing, an amazing team. Mums who've taken on the role of the executive director, Sutton, who is continued to be part of this organization. It is really quite amazing, and my shout out is to them because they're truly committed and dedicated to the work that we're doing. Bobby is tireless in our efforts to make sure that we are meeting the needs of our clients, which again, as I just mentioned, really is growing. So a huge shout out to Bobby and Sutton.
Fantastic. Yeah. And so over the years, you've been involved in a lot of not-for-profit boards. And what do you see, or what is probably a lesson learned, or maybe something you can share with our community about?
Is that I've been giving an opportunity to lean in and share and to provide. And so we can take our talents and our gifts, we can lean in, we can just, how do I get involved, what to do? This city is an amazing city. I've lived in many cities across the province, but Calgary's always been one that has been held out as the one that, the volunteerism, the benefit to give back. And it truly is just get your head up and look around and say, so how can I give back? How can I lean in? And how can I do what I'm really good at and use that as a measure of leaning in and to be able to give back? So there's no shortage of opportunities. All you have to do is look for them.
Fantastic. So tell me about one big fundraiser you're working on right now in ICANN for Kids.
Well, to be fair, it's just simply meeting the needs of our agency partners that just in the last 4 weeks have said we need 3 to 4 times more. Yeah. So it's just that so I'm new on the board. We're creating a fund development committee that was not in place before. So we're going to step up our fundraising activities. We're going to add community members who want to join us on the board in those roles. And we're going to step up the great news of what we're doing in the community through grocery gift cards and try to find some more money. So there's a huge need there. So we're trying to fill that.
And how can people get in touch with you to find out more, to pitch in and help out?
Well, it's really simple. It's bruce@bruceedgelow.com, or my phone number is 403-880-6158. And happy to have any conversations about this work we're doing. Be delighted to do that.
Fantastic.
Right. Thank you so much.